Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday and let's get right into the charts. As Bitcoin is right now back at this resistance, you can see right here previously the last couple of times we have acted as resistance right here, and right now it is continuing to do so. So unless we flip this level, so basically we need to see Bitcoin get back above this value area high. So basically remain above 71.5k, flip this level as support, and then we could target the highs right here. But still, as long as we remain above the weekly pivot, which is gonna be remain above 70.4k, then I do believe that Bitcoin will consolidate right here and eventually break out of this value area high. Since right now it may not look like it, but the structure ever since this low right here has been putting in higher lows. So you can see right here, these are all higher lows, and right now this also counts as a higher low. This one right here, we went all the way down towards the value area low, and right here we held just from the POC, which is bullish in my opinion. And also the stock market is right now trying to recover and is holding above support. So as long as the S&P ranges right here a bit and does not start dropping sharply, I do believe that Bitcoin could potentially get back above this level right here, and we could target the highs from the past week. Basically 76k is possible to sweep these highs, and maybe even higher is possible, all the way up towards 79 or 80k, and 80k is gonna be my target. As I said, if we look at this previous range, you can see towards 97k, basically 98k, we got this range around 54 to 55 days before the bigger move to the downside started. And if we measure the current range, we are just like 46 days, so maybe we still got 2 more weeks of sideways and up before we start putting in the actual high like we did right here, and we then get the actual move towards the downside. So I do believe this is how it is gonna be playing out on the macro time frame. Basically on the weekly, same thing right here. We can see how many weekly candles we've consolidated before the next big drop has happened. So I do believe once the next big drop starts, this low right here from the 2024 summer range, basically 49k is gonna get taken out. We're gonna grab all the liquidity sitting below right here. And yes, I know it sounds crazy right now, but Bitcoin could possibly go below $50,000. And once we sweep this low right here, I do believe that we are gonna be as close as possible to the bottom of the bear market. And then once we get down here, then we are basically gonna start some weekly consolidation like the last bear market. So you can see once the last bear market started, we get like one big drop, and then we get a couple, basically a lot of weekly candles on sideways consolidation with low liquidity. And then once the bear market ends and the market makers, the big players start coming back, liquidity starts coming back, volume is back, then we're gonna be starting that move towards the upside. But as of right now, in the short term, if we look at the daily levels, if Bitcoin remains above the daily open and above the EMAs right here, also above the weekly pivot, then I do believe we're gonna be potentially going towards the daily R3, which is sitting around 74k. Or if the move is weaker, then maybe around 72.7k is gonna be the target. But as I said, those highs right here, in my opinion, are gonna be taken out after this consolidation, and we're gonna reach those levels. As for the altcoins, let's see. Solana right now, currently actually above value area high, which is nice to see. Let's see if ETH is also above this level. Let me grab it like, yeah, actually ETH is also above its value area high. So only Bitcoin remains that we want to see above this level. And with how things are looking right now, I do believe it is very possible that we get this get above this level in the next coming days. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe by the end of the week, but I do believe that we're gonna be getting above this level very soon with how the other altcoins are positioned and how things are looking. Basically, I do believe we could still see some higher prices. Of course, this is not a financial advice. Always do your own research. This is just my personal opinion on the markets. And with all the war headlines that are going on right now, it is very impossible to have some proper risk management. If we look at the dollar, if the dollar starts pushing lower again, then of course I do believe that it's going to be easier for Bitcoin to pump. Gold is also trying to recover after its biggest move to the downside since years, I believe. We have not seen that massive move down in gold in about basically a couple of years. You can see on the daily time frame, this has not happened in a while, if we don't count this right here. But this move right now, I think it was like 20%. They're basically the same, I think, or this move is quite like 5% bigger. So yeah, this is just the biggest move for gold that has happened in a while. You can see we went all the way down to the monthly S3. Let's look at the yearly. Yeah, we actually front ran the yearly pivot. The yearly pivot is around 3,830. So it could still mean that gold has some more downside potential, but as of right now, I do think potentially this is gonna act as a bottom. If we look at open interest for Bitcoin, as you can see, we're currently also trading above VWAP. Open interest is down and CVD is up, which does mean that maybe once we get some open interest coming to the market, we're gonna see that nice move towards the upside. We also do have most of the major liquidity sitting towards the upside. As you can see, right around 75.4k, we have liquidity, and I do believe that price is gonna head up there in the next coming days. Fear and Greed Index right now at 34. Yeah, it is at 34. We are slowly going back to that neutral zone. Spot ETFs, we do have our first bullish day yesterday with BlackRock buying 160 million of Bitcoins, which is very nice to see. Long versus shorts ratio for the day, we have quite a lot buyers in the market, which is why I do believe that the next move is also going to be another push towards the upside. We also do have PMI news coming in about an hour or so. So this is also potentially that volatility that is gonna send us to the upside or to the downside. As I said, we are at a very crucial resistance level. So this could go either ways. We either break above it or we reject once again and go for the range lows. But with how things are looking right now, and as you know, once a resistance gets tested multiple times, I do believe it weakens and we're gonna see that nice move towards the upside. And I do think that this will cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.